All right. So for science this coming week, we're going to be talking about science safety. I want you to think about the tools that we talked about last week. We talked about magnifying glasses and rulers and balances. But there's also important things about safety because sometimes in science you work with things that are not always just easy stuff you can get in your kitchen. Sometimes you have to get some more important things and more like chemicals and things like that. And we aren't going to necessarily do that, but also it's really important that you are being careful. So, because if you're using a scalpel or a knife of some kind to dissect or to cut materials or to prepare, you want to be careful. We often will wear goggles if it has something that might like fly up. So if you were to be carving some wood and you had little wood pieces, it could get in your eyes. So we would wear goggles. If you were to be working with animals, you want to be careful with animals because it's important to be careful and safe when you're doing science. So you're going to talk about these, and then you're going to look in the back, and you're going to, you do not need to make a safety poster, but you could do a picture if you wanted to. And you can do a small, like we're going to do it on an 8.5 by 11 paper. If you wanted to use markers or magazines or newspapers, or you can just draw pictures about how to be safe when you are doing science work. And then on here on the bottom, it talks about the different tools that we have. So what do they do? How do we do them? And then the students and I are going to go and we're going to practice being safe with the things that are outside. If we have some bugs, I'll let them touch some bugs. And how would we be safe touching bugs? If they were to use something to cut, how would they be safe? We'll have some plastic knives and things like that. How can you be safe when you are using tools for science? Are rulers used to hit, or are rulers used to measure? Those kinds of things. When you use scissors, are you supposed to cut close to your fingers, or are you supposed to give yourself lots of space? So those are the plans for science. Not too hard this week. And while I have you here, so our social studies curriculum finally came in. Woohoo! So I'm not like kind of making it up based on the stuff that I did last year. So this year we're going to be doing Around the World and Me. This is our new our new social studies curriculum. It's really pretty good. So we're going to be talking about community. We did talk about that a little bit the first week, a little bit more. It's going to go into depth a little bit more. And the vocabulary here is really good. It's a vocabulary. The vocabulary is family, classroom, school, and local. So where are your responsibilities in your community? What are your responsibilities in your family? What are your responsibilities in your school? How about in your local community? And then we're going to show some pictures. We're going to have some cut and paste. And so you'll be getting a grade on this one. But because our curriculum was so late, we're also going to be doing the second week. So this one, we're going to do the first one on Tuesday, and then we'll do this one on Thursday. And this is about laws and rules and what's important and why do we make rules and how do we make rules. And our activity is going to be, I'm going to have like a scavenger hunt for the students here in class. So where do you find this? What's the rule for this? So like my rabbit that I have here at school, what would be the rule and why? Why do we have those rules? So we're going to do something similar to that. So you can think about it at home. What are some of the rules that you have at your house? And if you wanted to write that and tell me what the rules are for you at your house and why. Why is it important that we have those things? Why is it important that moms and dads have rules at their house? Why is it important that we respect each other and do what other people are asking us to do? So that is our science and our social studies for next week. And I think that is it. All right, I'll talk to you soon.